Sup lads, welcome back to another video. Now today we'll be taking a look at Jose Mourinho, who was sacked by Spurs I think last week, and we'll potentially assess his next options of where he can manage next. And if you're wondering why I've got this thing on my hand, I haven't broken it, nothing serious, it's just a bit of a sprained wrist, so I'm alright. I haven't done anything major, and luckily it's only on my left hand and I am right-handed, so we should be alright. But enough of that, let's get into the talk. Where next for Jose Mourinho? Obviously, I think he's been sacked at his last three clubs: Chelsea, Man United and Spurs, all in the Premier League, of course, and he didn't even make it to his favourite to get sacked in the third season. Didn't even make it to that this year. He just got sacked at the end of the second season, which is very unlike Mourinho. He normally does his best in the second season, but instead he's been sacked. And I don't know, I think he's done from English football from this point on. I think the game has outgrown his style of play, his tactical point of view, getting a goal and then holding back. Teams can break that down very easily now, and we've seen how not great that's worked to Spurs. Obviously, Spurs got off to that great start to the season. They were top of the league, I think, as late as December maybe, but they've really slipped off since then. They'll be lucky to qualify for the Champions League at this point. But yeah, where next for Mourinho though? This is an interesting point of view because I think he's not even that old. I think he's mid-50s. Which in managerial terms, you probably still have 10 years in you maybe, but I mean, obviously he could still decide to hang up his boots, I was going to say, but that's more of a player, just to retire from football altogether. But Mourinho's not, he's not a quitter, we all know, and I wonder where he'll go next. I think he's been linked to the Celtic job recently. I don't think he's, no offence if you do support Celtic or if you're a Celtic fan, but I don't think he's quite that low level for Scottish football. And would a defensive coach really be good at Celtic? I think they need an attacking minded coach more, because you don't want to have a Jose Mourinho in charge of a team that's dominating or should dominate most games. I just don't think it's right. I think Celtic should go for more an attacking coach, whoever that is. I don't think Mourinho's the right point, and I think he can do better than Celtic anyway, to be totally honest. He's not a bad manager at all, but he just needs to go to the right club. I don't think Spurs are right, as I said. I think he's done in the Premier League in England. But where next? I think Italy could be a good bet, to be honest, because there's a slower pace of football and it's more of a pragmatic style, which suits Mourinho, obviously. Or seems like sort of Allegri, Conte have success in there, and they are more tactical, more pragmatic coaches than the ones you see in the Premier League. And you know, maybe he could go to Juventus because they're struggling to even get Champions League now. I think they've won nine league titles in a row before this season. They're way off Inter Milan. I think Inter Milan they only need like one or two more wins, and they have actually won the title. It's not good enough from Juventus. I know Pirlo's maybe an unexperienced manager. This is literally his first job in football, and I think this needs to be sorted out. This idea of former players taking over so soon at big clubs like Arteta at Arsenal, Ole at Man United. I guess that's actually worked out all right now. For Lampard at Chelsea, obviously didn't go to plan, but maybe more like a Gerrard route. We've seen how good he's planned him, with him at Rangers doing really well. But I don't think he should quite go to Liverpool yet. I think he should give it like another, maybe like a Newcastle or a Leeds or something like that. Be good for him. But I just think Mourinho, I think Italy is a good place for him. I think Pirlo, he's gone there too soon. I think if they don't get top four, I think they're going to end up getting sacked. Surely Juventus will get Champions League. Imagine they get Europa League. It could be Juventus, Liverpool in the Europa League. That'll be amazing. Two big clubs in that one. But yeah, I think Italy will be his best bet, to be honest with you. You know, again, a pragmatic coach. It suits his style as well. It's a slower pace of football, which suits Mourinho. And the reason why football, I think, it's just outgrown him in England. It's more attacking style now. You can't really survive. He hasn't updated his game pretty much, and you know, football evolves very quickly, especially in the last few years. And I just think, you know, he was a great manager at Chelsea in his first spell. He was great at Real Madrid. He won the treble with Inter Milan. He was good at all three of those clubs. He was good at Man United, to be honest. He got them second in the league, but you know, he wasn't as good. And at Spurs, I guess he did all right. But yeah, I think he's done in English football now. Obviously, Inter Milan fans probably won't be too happy with him going to Juventus if he does. I can see that being a sensible step for him, but where else could he go realistically? Bayern just had Nagelsmann take over there today, and Germany again is a bit like Premier League Week 2. fast pace for Mourinho now at this point of his career. Maybe Spain as well. Spain's a bit of a slower league compared to England and Germany. I think maybe he could go to Spain, but what clubs could he go to there realistically? I think Italy is his best bet. Again, slower down pace of football, nice and slow. And I think Juventus are a good bet. They're a good team. But the thing is, they need rebuilding, to be honest. And they've got a lot of old players. Chiellini, Bonucci, Ronaldo, I think, could be leaving if they don't get Europa League football. I'm sorry, if they don't get Champions League football. Because, Ronaldo is 36 now. He wants to get the maximum amount of his career out of seasons now, and he has done a great job at Juventus. He's almost carried them. I wouldn't say quite carried them, but he's done really well. He's saved them a lot of points this season, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I think Juventus, I think they'll finish third or fourth. Maybe they could still finish second, I think, but they definitely won't win the league. But I think Pirlo, it depends what Juve want to do, if they want to stick with Pirlo, if they want to start again. I think to sack a manager at 42 is harsh, but if you're going to do that, why would you hire them in the first place? I see a similar situation at Arteta. You've got to take these risks. If you're going to appoint Arteta, you've got to take the risk. You've got to stick with him, which they have, to be fair, Arsenal for the minute anyway. But, it could all go downhill very quickly. And I think, again, I think we need to do something about this. It's become a trend a lot more recently, in fact, with the old players taking over as managers early doors in their careers. I don't think that should be happening. Again, look how well it's worked with Gerrard at Rangers. He didn't go straight to the Liverpool job, albeit he wasn't going to get that, though, was he? But, Frank Lampard did have one season at Derby, to be fair. But, again, I just think he went to Chelsea too soon. And Chelsea's a big spotlight as well. And, I think... Anyway, I'm meant to be talking about Mourinho, so I've gone off a bit of a tangent on these younger managers. But, personally, I think Mourinho should go Juventus or whatever Italian club comes for him. I don't know who else there would be to us. I can't see Milan getting rid of Conte after winning the league. Milan will probably sit with Pioli. And apart from that, really, who else is there? I know you've got the likes of Napoli and that, but I don't know. Again, sacked by Spurs, I think that was a bit harsh to do it right before a Carabao Cup final, where I think they made the wrong decision there to sack their manager, who's so experienced at winning cup competitions, right before a cup final. I think that was a very silly move from Tottenham. And obviously, we've seen they probably weren't going to win anyway, but they've lost with Ryan Mason in charge. And I think should have given him to the end of the season. I'm always like this with managers: give them to the end of the season, then make a decision on what you should do. I think the Spurs should have done that with Mourinho. They're going to sack him at the end of the season. Make a fresh start next season. There's no need to sack him at the moment. Ryan Mason, at the end of the day, let's be real, he's not going to make a massive turnaround, is he? Mourinho, just given to the end of the season, maybe something happened with the Super League. Maybe he got in a disagreement with Levy about that. Obviously, that's all dead in the water now, but at the time, that was very, very big news. That was top of every news, not just sport, in the whole world, just headlines everywhere. All you could read about was the Super League, but that's pretty much all dead and buried now. I think not quite. You can never be sure with these owners, can you? But obviously, I made 2 videos on the Super League last week, so even though I've already seen them, go check them out down below. But yeah, maybe he could have been sacked due to that, but I don't know. I don't know anymore what's going on with this sport. It's a crazy world, but yeah, I don't know why. I just felt like making a video today, and I was thought about doing it on Jose Mourinho and where he could go next. I think it's a very interesting topic. We're getting towards the end of the season now, guys, so obviously the Euros are coming up as well. I think it's something to say like only 6 weeks away now. It's not long at all, and I'll definitely be starting to get out European Championship content soon, hopefully. And obviously, of course, we are coming to the end of the Premier League season. Champions League semi-final tonight. I think it's Man City PSG, isn't it? This will probably be out at the same time as that's going on, so good luck Man City for that one as an Englishman. I hope you guys do well on that. But yes, thank you much to say, guys. Where do you think Mourinho should go next? Let me know in the comments down below. Remember to like if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you haven't already. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of 2021, so if you can help out with that, that would be greatly appreciated. And also click the bell so you never miss a video made by me. And the most important thing you can do is share it with your friends and family. The channel is only going to grow bigger if you do that, and that's probably the most important thing, actually, all of those to do, because we want new people to watch the channel, we want new people to see it. And that's the most important part of having a channel like this, to share it around with as many people as possible. So thank you for watching today, guys. As I said, let me know in the comments if they are enabled, where should Mourinho go next. And yeah, thank you for watching today, guys, and I'll see you soon.